Guys, you know what I realized today? Nothing is permanent. I realized a long time ago that sometimes things are not forever. People are not forever, relationships are not forever, things are not forever, and that's just a part of life I have to accept, which is weird, hurtful, painful, but very true at the same time. But what can you do? Sometimes people break your heart. Sometimes you need to leave a relationship because it's toxic and it doesn't serve you anymore. And staying in that relationship is harder than being with yourself. And that's one of the hardest things ever. And how do you get over heartbreak? This could include losing friends, losing people, and one of the most serious ones is sometimes losing a relationship, your significant other. Sometimes they break up with you, you break up with them. But you know what I realized? When you keep in your head nothing's permanent, it's way easier to be happy during a breakup. It doesn't mean you should ignore the pain. You should let yourself feel the pain 100%, okay? It's not wrong to feel pain. Because what I realized when you don't let yourself feel your pain, the more it's gonna hobble you for years and years on end. You're gonna keep thinking about it because you didn't take the time to process it. And you need to process things in life. That's what I realized. Because when you don't process things, they're gonna come after you eventually. You can try and avoid them, but believe me, whenever you try to avoid something, it comes back 10 times stronger. And that's pretty much what's been going on a lot of my life and in other people's lives too. Okay? So it will come and bite you no matter what. So you have to face it. You have to deal with it. You also have to see the situation for what it was and why it didn't work out. Sometimes things don't work out. And sometimes we're so caught up thinking this was the only friend, the only person for us that existed because the emotions felt so strong. But guess what? There's many other people out there. You have to believe in possibility. You have to believe in possibility, guys. Love is already something within you. Love is a choice you can give it, okay? Like real love. Real love is gentle, it's respectful, and it's loving without expectations. And I know that's hard to hear for some people, but you gotta love freely. You gotta love in such a sense that even if the person leaves tomorrow, you'll be okay. Because you know what the truth is, guys? What I realized is that there's no guarantees in life. Sometimes life takes people away from you. But what can you do? What can you really do about it? Nothing. And once you come to acceptance that you can absolutely do nothing in this type of situation, you will be so much happier in your life. Sometimes we're unhappy because we feel like no other person will ever make us feel the same. Well, you want to know the truth about something? You're the only one who chooses how you want to feel about anything. And I know that's a hard truth to swallow, but you can choose. You do have the choice. It doesn't mean it's an easy choice. It doesn't mean you will not have heartbreak and feel through things. It's normal to feel through things. You are human, okay? You're a person. You're like everyone else, okay? You have the right to feel. And it's okay to feel. It's okay to be hurt. But don't limit yourself. And let yourself go through what you have to go through. Sometimes it takes a few months, a year, 2 years, a few years, depending how long this person was in your life. But you know what? Once you accept the fact that they're gone, and you have to really ask yourself, what is this giving me in my life? Where is this taking me? It's over, because we can live in the past all our life, play memories of our exes, our ex-boyfriends, our ex-girlfriends, our ex-partners, our ex-friends. But you know what? Sometimes you just have to remember the good memories with that person, even if it ended badly, just for yourself to have peace. Sometimes we can't move on with a broken heart, not because we're still in love, but we have resentment or we have hate towards certain people. But, once we let those emotions of hate and resentment leave, we just feel 100 times more freer. And we could see the situation for what it really was. Everyone is trying to do their best at the end of the day. Everyone is trying to make their best out of life. Everyone is trying to do what they can, Everyone is trying to make a living. No one has it perfect. And no one will ever have it perfect. And that's a fact of life. And the more you try to have things perfect and try to make your life perfect, the more unperfect and miserable life will be, Because it will never be the right moment to be happy in your life. Things will always happen, and if it's not losing someone else, it will be losing something else. Something else will go wrong. Something else will hit the fan. Who knows? But nothing is guaranteed today or tomorrow. So you need to take care of yourself and love yourself, okay? And put yourself first, not in a narcissistic way, but in a healthy way. Just Look at the situation for what it is. Know there is infinite possibilities out there. You will find other people again, and try to be happy with yourself and with your own time. And once you find that happiness for within, you will be so unshakable that whether things come and go in your life, it's okay. Because you already have that mentality, you know? You gotta be detached. You can't get too attached to things. Okay? It's okay to be attached to a certain extent, but with a mentality that everything is not permanent and to just enjoy everything for what it is in the moment, it will just make you feel so much freer. And eventually you'll see things for what they really are. And it's okay, it's over. You know, you had some good moments, you had some good days, but that's it. You know, now it's time for you to move on, because if it was meant to be, it would have been forever. But you know, sometimes things are not forever, and most things are not forever. And even if they're not forever, it doesn't mean they weren't worth it at the time. So just remember that. Don't be so hard on yourself, okay? You know, things will get better in time. Be kind to yourself. I love you guys. Have a good day. Bye.
I know you told your friend you're not